Well, good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're having an awesome Sunday, an awesome weekend. I'm doing well. I just want to touch base with my LinkedIn, Twitter, Google Plus, Facebook, Twitter, all of you guys out there. Thank you for your ongoing support. I just wanted to do a quick video on the idea of learning to earn. Why is it important to learn to earn? Because the truth of the matter is we live in a culture right now where everything is based upon entitlement. We live in this growing epidemic of this disease, this illness, this way of thinking that we should get something without putting effort towards it. And this whole idea of learning to earn comes from the perspective of knowing that we have to learn this from our families before we learn it from anywhere else. And yet that's not being taught today. What we're seeing today is that if we do a 2-year-old tantrum, we're going to get what we want. And that 2-year-old tantrum goes to a 15-year-old tantrum. And that 15-year-old tantrum turns into, I'm going to steal. I'm going to become desperate. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to put myself in debt, get a credit card and max out the card just to have the latest iPod or iPhone or technology to feel significant and important. And then once that becomes a normalized way of doing things, we then take that 15-year-old into their 20s and they go to university or college and they feel that they should be entitled to receive their degree without putting energy, effort, and passion and focus and determination into earning a degree. This is the way how we are thinking, is that we are supposed to be given. And then once we are, quote unquote, achieving our goal of getting our degree, we feel that by having something such as a degree or credentials, that equals out to, I'm going to get a job in my career and start at the top. That's a false sense of reality. That's selling false hope on many different levels. And you're falling for it. That's not happening, ladies and gentlemen. So we need to go back and refocus on what does it mean to learn to earn? It means that we might have to go through a process to earn what we want to get. We might have to start at the bottom and work our way to the top. Very few people are willing to do that because they're ashamed of starting at the bottom, when you should be actually embracing the fact that starting at the bottom is a part of your process towards your progress in maximizing your potential. Understand that your natural gifts and talents, plus your mental toughness, plus your passion, allows you to embrace your potential. And by embracing it, that's how you then create this flow of being able to learn to earn, instead of learning to feel that you're entitled to having something. Being entitled to something is just a false sense of reality. It's not real. But yet we make it real, and then when we don't get what we want, we get desperate. And when we get desperate, this is where you see people go on shooting sprees because they want people to know who they are, to feel significant, and to make the world stop and look at me. I want attention. So the best way to get attention today is not by earning, it's by doing something that gets people's attention to the extreme that the world will stop and people will look at them. We'll start seeing people do this with drugs and alcohol to get the attention they want because they haven't learned to earn. They've learned only to get. And then once that mentality no longer exist and they hit their first point of not being able to achieve something because they're supposed to be given something, that's when the 2-year-old temper tantrum comes in again. You'll see it in their 20s and their 30s and their 40s, and it continues. It's a domino effect. So my encouragement to everybody out there on this Sunday afternoon is this: revisit the idea of learning to earn versus this entitlement or feeling that the world owes you something. No one owes you nothing. You get nothing from nothing. You've got to put everything you got into your life. You only have one life to live. You've got one opportunity, and that opportunity starts now. You have to earn everything you get, because when you earn everything you get, you will enjoy the process and you'll appreciate the journey. But when you feel that you're entitled to something and that the world owes you something and you should be given something, that's going to work for a short period of time but create long-term pain. And be prepared for the pain, because the pain is going to make you contemplate wanting to take someone's life, wanting to take drugs. And then eventually, if you take drugs, you might kill yourself, or harm others. This is a domino effect that we're seeing with this entitlement culture. It needs a shift. It needs a change. It needs a time for us to take a pause for the cause. You are an asset, not a liability. Don't allow yourself to feel that you are entitled to anything or everything, because you're setting yourself up for failure, and it's a false sense of reality, and the world is selling false hope when they allow this entitlement mentality to still continue. You have to learn to earn everything you get. It starts with today, and it starts with right now. I hope that this message reaches out, people. I hope you're able to share it and have a look at it and give me your thoughts about it. I really appreciate everybody out there. Have yourselves an awesome Sunday, and I wish everybody out there happy holidays and a safe journey towards the holiday season, because I know people are busy putting up Christmas trees, lights, shopping, doing all the things that we're supposed to be doing this time of year to get us into that mood of not just giving, but also appreciating things such as our family, our health, and our situations. Everybody out there, take care. We'll talk again soon.